My name's Kerry Evans and I'm the Disability Liaison Officer at Wrexham Football Club. This weekend coming up, Saturday the 25th of February, our fixture against Dorking Wanderers, we are actually celebrating Level Playing Fields Unite for Access. That's where we celebrate and support and show all that we do for disability and inclusion at Wrexham Football Club. This video is highlighting all that we do at Wrexham Football Club to make our club as inclusive for fans with disabilities as we possibly can. We want everybody to feel, if they would like to visit Wrexham Football Club and watch a fixture, that they're able to. We want everybody to feel included, and we are trying our very best to cover all disability and have things catered for an array of disabilities. I'm now sitting on our wheelchair accessible viewing platform where 6 wheelchair users and their companions can sit at height and enjoy the fixture. This means that everybody on a rota system gets to sit on this platform and have a completely different view from being at the back of the stand looking at height, rather than being on the front row where most of our wheelchair spaces are provided. It's an absolutely fantastic view, and something again that we're very proud that by the viewings that we've got on different platforms, we're giving choice to wheelchair users. I'm now on our university end platform, which is our stadium behind the goal, which had extensive refurbishment for this season, which enabled us to put in another accessible platform for our home fans, 4 wheelchair users and 4 companions, and it's actually given us an area that we can use for ambulant disabled fans, so people who may struggle with steps and get into seating locations can also use this area quite easily. Within this stand, we've also added a brand new accessible toilet, braille signage, which we've actually been able to add all around the ground now. Thank you to our Disabled Supporters Association, who have part funded the braille signage around the stand for us. This is a new away accessible platform that we've had new for this season, and we've got 2 tiers. Fantastic view to the pitch for our away supporters that come in wheelchairs, have accessible needs. We have 6 spaces on each tier, so we've got 12 accessible spaces now for our away travelling fans. We've got a new concourse area, we've got an accessible toilet facility that is brand new this season, and something that we're very, very proud of at Wrexham, to now be able to have our away supporters amongst their own crowds, which is so important to travelling fans. Here in our 1864 hospitality suite, which is accessible, we actually now have hearing loops in all our hospitality down in our Centenary Club, in Bamford's and 1864, which again helps people to have the best match day experience possible if they have a hearing loss.
So we've been doing ADC for about 4.5 years now at Wrexham. It's a brilliant service. It's for visually impaired and blind fans. It's a chance for them to be involved with the game, and it's a little bit more descriptive compared to normal commentary. So we'll pick up on things like the players' boots, what the colour is, obviously the colours of the home strips and the away strips, what the temperature's like, the sort of feel of the ground, what the atmosphere is doing. So it's a little bit more descriptive in that sort of sense. But the most important thing is keeping up with the play-by-play stuff. The action on the pitch is imperative for audio description listeners, and that's what we try and provide.
This is our double doorway entrance, which is gate 12, our accessible entrance. This enables fans to access the stadium without going through the busy turnstiles. Going through a turnstile can be a real issue to some fans with disabilities if they've got any sort of sensory issues. Obviously, a wheelchair user cannot go through a turnstile, so we have this accessible entrance, which is far nicer for people to access the stadium. We also have at Wrexham AFC a quiet zone, which enables fans who wouldn't be able to come and sit amongst the crowd to be able to come into a quieter location where we have accessible stewards who have got autism and sensory training that work the same area every single match day. They are there as familiar faces. I organise all the quiet zones, so I'm familiar to everybody in it. It's become a real community in its own right, really. We organise quiet walkabout sessions to make people aware of when the stadium is quiet, they can come in and have a look around and see where they will be sitting, which is so important to people who've got autism or sensory issues. They have a quieter entrance that's a double doorway entrance instead of coming through the turnstile. When they then come the quieter route rather than coming through the concourse, they then are met with our familiar face stewards. We offer ear defenders, we offer red blankets for our Wrexham red blankets, we offer ponchos, we offer waitress service, because again that's so important. We send out forms prior to the fixture where people can order all their refreshments prior to kick-off, and then all their items are delivered to them pitch side in their seats, which is very, very important. We're very proud of our quiet zone status at Wrexham Football Club. We were actually the first club in Wales to get autism friendly status, and we're the first business in Wrexham. The quiet zone has become so important to so many families that literally just could not come without this being in place. It's actually become quite a community in its own right. The children and the families all support each other, they all take care of each other. An extra is also that at Wrexham AFC, our quiet zone has bronze Makaton status. We're the first club in Wales to have Makaton friendly status within a football club, and we're the first club in the UK to have Makaton friendly status working on a match day. We have trained staff right across the club that now have Makaton friendly status. One of our players is actually Makaton friendly status. Where we've got our status for on a match day is our quiet zone, working with the families with autism and sensory issues. All our staff within this area all have Makaton training, which we're very proud of. I'm now inside our sensory hub, which is actually located round the back of our quiet zone, where the families are able to come for some quiet time. Sensory lighting is always on hand. Everything has been thought out in this room. We've had somebody in to do some artwork. We've got a sunflower painted on the wall in here for hidden disabilities. It serves a fantastic purpose. We don't want people to come to a sensory room. We want them to come and watch the football, but this enables them to have 5 or 10 minutes away when they need some peace and quiet. Maybe it's that they come in half time to keep their children amused while they're waiting for the football to start off for the second half again. It's an absolutely fantastic asset and something we're very proud of.